absolutely be fine. What the fuck? Okay, now TikTok. Okay, 2. Let's try that again. We should be good to go. All right. So I definitely wanted to make some more tappers. So we need copper, a bunch of wood, which should not be too hard, and some earth crystals. We will have to go mine for the earth crystals. I know that. But what we'll do is we'll grab all these coins I just got, and we will go buy some copper. We also need iron and coal. Those are all pretty easy to get. So let me actually break these down because I think they were at minimum brass coins. I don't think they were bigger than that. Okay, Mr. Villager. I need a lot of copper, so I need to make a bunch of iron coins instead of brass. All right. So now, copper. I keep looking at the wrong one. 56 copper should be enough for a few tappers. And what did the preserve jar take? That took iron and coal. So we need a lot of coal too. 56 should be definitely enough, I think. And we'll spend the rest on iron. And I'm just going to sit here and gain XP like no tomorrow. Okay, now that we have all that, I did want to make some sprinklers as well. I want to check what the gold sprinklers take. Just because I just lost all of my crops because I was a huge dummy. I was an absolute buffoon and lost most of my crops. And the rest aren't worth, like, salvaging. We can just restart the whole thing. So iron and wood plus copper. So there's 6 blocks of that, and I needed some blocks of coal too. Okay, I definitely need to take some more coins and go buy some more iron. I thought I had enough. I definitely do not. So let's try and fix that. I'm so slow. I cannot run. It is so annoying, but it will be okay. So we need a bunch of iron. I'll just buy half a stack, and then I need to access the crafting table down here. So that's 5 blocks. Is that enough for another tapper at least? I didn't even need the iron for the tapper. I needed it for the preserves jar and the sprinkler. We got enough for a couple more. So we need to go chop down some oak logs really, really quickly before I forget about it. Hello, everyone who is joining. Okay, this is actually pine, unfortunately, because I don't know why. I just planted 1.5 billion pine thinking I would need a bunch of it. And I definitely do not need even close to this much, like at all. But that's okay. I have a couple of crafting recipes I can use that in. Yeah, I just planted a whole forest of this. I forgot. Oh dear lord, I planted so much pine. I got some oak over here though, so that should be fine. So we're gonna grab this. I hate the fact that I can't run because I always sell my food. I'm so guilty of that. All right. Are you gonna give me saplings? Yes, you are. We're gonna make a couple of these and surround our house with them. I also need to feed the animals before they die. That would probably be a pretty good idea. How close is everything to growing? Growth 25, 57, and 57. Not really worth saving. I hate to say it, but it will be fine. We do need to move these over here. No saplings from that drop? Really? None at all. Okay. Hey, Dawn. I'm losing my mind. Because I planted 1.5 billion pine trees and none of the actual trees I needed. Okay, so we are gonna plant. I'm gonna clear out this little spot first, and then we'll plant some pine trees here to tap so that we can make some fancy stuff. Make some. I think it's a crap. What's it called? It makes oak resin, which makes. I don't remember what it's actually called that it makes. I think it's like a barrel for aging stuff, but I might be wrong. For now, we are going to go sleep. I will water these crops, even though I don't think it's the best idea to, just so I can hopefully get a couple more dollars out of it. I completely goofed last night and did not water them, so I lost like half my crops. It freaking sucks. But let's do this again. And here, I keep forgetting I have a flower crown on. Not even going to lie to you. Okay, that is facing the wrong direction when I water. But that's okay, I guess. There we go. And here. And here. I think next season, I definitely need to move mostly to automated watering so that this doesn't happen the one time I forget to water anything. This is Sunlit Valley. It's like Stardew Valley meets Minecraft. It's a lot of fun, honestly. It's just, I really goofed. And I ruined most of my crops because I didn't want to play it smart. Yeah. Hey, Mino, what is up, my man? Just as a heads up, Mino, we are going to be playing with viewers again today. If you want to join, that's going to be a lot later though. I'm not making any promises. It'll be within the next hour or two. I kind of want to do this. I have a game plan to some degree. You think you can wait? Okay. That's good. I know you like doing it. I'm thinking about actually buying the stuff on Dead Rails for a bigger train car or a better car at least. And that'll be a lot of fun. Okay, I'm taking off this flower crown because it is always distracting me. It's really cool, but I don't think it suits me. I think what I should be is the freaking Pope. I think that's so much better. Okay. So these are ready. I'm gonna actually have to water these again, unfortunately, because it is 6 a.m. again. Love that. Honestly, I wish the days progressed slower. I feel like I don't have very much time in the days anymore. It kind of sucks. I don't know what I'm going to do whenever I get a giant farm going. Welcome back, Sith Trooper. I knew I recognized you. What's up, man? And do not try and gaslight me. And you're watching Rick and Morty? What season are you on Rick and Morty, Don? Nothing really? That's good. I am playing pretty much Stardew Valley in Minecraft. I like am losing my mind today as well. I think I just need to chug 5 gallons of caffeine. And I'm actually going to go ahead and change my daughter's channel really quickly because she is getting spicy. So let's do that. And hopefully that'll make her happy. 2? You're on season 2 already? You're putting in some time on not Stardew, on Rick and Morty. Jesus. My brain's not working today at all, so I'm sorry if I'm not entertaining. We might swap games later. Maybe. But for now, let's do this. And just get these stuff grown. Yeah. Okay, so what I wanted to do is I want to actually start finishing my village because I have forgotten about it like for so long. This dude has been without a house for like a couple days at least. Pretty much since the first episode that I ever recorded of this. So what we're gonna do is like that. I'm not the best builder. I just stick to the one type of house, at least for the villagers, and they have to make do with it. Okay, now we have some stairs. I've been neglecting this dude for so long, so I finally need to finish it. The original dude actually got struck by lightning and died, so that was interesting. I completely forgot that witches were made by getting struck by lightning. All right, and a little bit higher. I don't think I need to make this block here higher, though. But we are also going to be working on a farmhouse this episode, which is super easy to do. It's actually a prefab, but I was going to use it as a kind of a town hall sort of situation. Because I already built my house. You're learning new things about the witch. Yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting, except for when I got hit with a potion of poison to the face when I was trying to trade. That was not very bueno. Not very bueno at all. Okay. And now pine plank one more tall is such a good sentence right there. One more high and then just some slabs. Hi Iris. Hi love. Don't be angry, please. Thank you for the follow, KD. Much appreciated. Okay, now we finally got these dudes done. Please do not get struck by lightning. That would make me very sad. I don't want to have to buy another villager. Human trafficking is not fun. What did you learn, Sith? Yeah, what did you learn? Did you learn something about Minecraft, or was it... I gotta feed my cows, actually. Oh, boy. Let me go get the feeding stuff. I learned that you can shut off the Minecraft chat filter in your settings. Thank you for the tiny dino, Sergeant Major. That's freaking awesome. Is that a tiny dino eating a sandwich? Because that is adorable. But thank you. Genuinely, thank you. You freaking rock. Sergeant Major. Heck yeah. I was doing something. I got super distracted by dino eating a sandwich. Don't remember what it was. I wanted to grab some lanterns. I wanted to also feed my pets. Which is... I can probably just buy some more feed. I have the animal feed in my inventory. I'm just being dumb. Hot dog. Is it a hot dog? Hot dog sounds good. Tiny, tiny hot dog. Gotcha. Gotcha. It's just a little small on my screen. But that's freaking cool. Okay, Mr. Pig. Mr. Vintage, my man. I'm sorry for not feeding you yesterday. I also forgot to water my crops. Okay, so what we will do is we will go and probably... Crap. Lanterns is what I was going to do. We're also going to replace part of our path here. Or most of our path, I should say. Because we can actually teleport using signs, which is really, really cool. And it's basically fast travel. We also need to make Pierre, the creepy stall dude, an actual shop. I think that's a very good idea as well. Hi, Iris. I know you're in here. You're really distracting, love. There we go. Is that better? I hope that is better for you. Okay, now what we do is we just come further this way. Work on the path just a little bit. Unfortunately, it cannot just be a, like, shovel path. It does have to be a, like, block path. Like a farmed material path, I should say. Which, these ones are actually really easy to make. The cobblestone tiles. Super easy to make, which is why I love using them. So what we can do is I'm actually going to teleport to the other side of this and start falling off the edge, first and foremost. We're going to... Let me up, please. Thanks. So, Sith, you said that you learned that you can turn off the Minecraft chat filter in your settings. I did not know that. That is pretty interesting. Okay. I do need a couple supports for our stairs. I had the lanterns on me the whole time, by the way, and no one told me. How dare you guys? Right now, I'm trying to figure out how to reduce lag. Is it server lag, or is it specifically, like, internet lag? Is it... Oh, dear lord. Is it computer lag, or is it internet lag, is what I meant to say. I just started streaming. I have not warmed up. I've had no caffeine. I'm trying to get some in my system. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, a little bit further down. and this should make life a lot easier when we go to travel. Server lag? Um, I don't know then. Honestly, what I recommend doing if it's a like a server is if it's your own server, I recommend resetting your internet. If it's a public server, there's not much you can do. Unfortunately, it's just it's not like ran through your internet provider. So if it's just lag on their end, you can't do anything about it, which sucks. I will admit it does suck. Okay, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna find it. Says my path is underdeveloped. Love that. But I'm working on roads right now. So I do need some more stairs. Can I get out? I'm breaking that. That is going to get on my nerves. Excuse me. I am very, very burpy. That's an axe to break it. I don't like the fact it slows me. Can I place it up there so that it's still... Yeah, it doesn't block my chest. I will keep it up there. Okay, so what I was doing is there is a bounty board here. You can trade in certain things. Mayonnaise I could probably do, but I don't think I have eggs just yet. Yeah, I don't have eggs just yet, so I'm not going to bother with it. Like I said, I am trying to get caffeine in me. Wait until I wake up, and things would be a lot better. I needed to condense some of these slabs, what I was doing, into stairs. Okay, we got a couple more stairs. That should be fine. Should get us by for now. And this will let us teleport to the village that's over here if I need to kidnap villagers. Which is kind of what I was planning to do soon. Okay, like that. It does have to be 3 wide, I believe. That's what it's seeming like, at least. Okay. And then what we can do is we can go ahead and start digging into the ground for the rest of our path. The only lag is delayed place blocks, to my knowledge. I mean, you can have frame lag. That's kind of what I was referring to. Usually that is also your CPU, so if you are stressing out your CPU, you could try and close some of your other tabs that is stealing some of your CPU processing power. At least that's what it's always been for me. I mean, I can not claiming to be an expert by any means, but if it does take a couple seconds for your blocks to break or place, it might be your CPU's getting stressed. Okay, so we are going to need to build some like railing for lanterns on this. But for now, let's actually keep going down. So 1 and then down. We're going to be doing a lot of excavating. I should probably upgrade my shovel soon. That would probably be a pretty good idea. There are regular cows over here that we can kidnap if we want to. And I'm not completely opposed to that. Not opposed to stealing a couple cows. But for now, let's just finish doing this. Hi, Iris. I know you are here, love. Thank you for the follow, Abby. Much appreciated. You freaking rock. Okay, and there. And then this one's going to go there. Okay, I did need a couple more cobblestone, so this might be a good chance to get some cobblestone too. But we are excavating out the mountain so that we can get a fast travel to the village. Because maybe, honestly, I'll just set up all of my traders out there. I think that might be the goal and the plan for now. Later on, I do want to try and make some preserve jars to turn my crops into money. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to see if my daughter dropped them. Okay, sorry about that. She did. She Sergeant Major PP Man. I just read your name for the first time all the way through. And that is a wonderful name, Mr. Sergeant. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I am sad that that's on my screen for the rest of the day. But that's okay. Okay, so here there's gonna be a pain in the butt navigating all of this, but it will be fine for now. So if we do this and that, we will bring it out. Can I set up a sign here, or do I have to go a little bit further? So if I do that, can I just teleport to up the hill now? Would that work or no? That's what I'm wondering. So if let's throw out my torch real quick, and I break this sign, and I bring it down here. If I bring it all the way down here, like that, and done, and I start charting all the way to the top, how does that work? Because it wants me to make a road. And I'm fine making a road. I have no problem making a road. It's just, is it going to save me a lot of time or not? Sign's already linked. That's the sign I needed. Okay, we need to make another sign really quickly. Which is fine. We'll put it at the end of the route down here. So let's just make a regular pine sign. Okay, that should work. And we will place it here. Done. There we go. So now we can teleport all the way from up there to here. Pretty cool. It does suck that you have to build roads. It's not super efficient use of time, but it will be okay. And we will set it up so that we can go further. We can teleport even further away. And the best part is it's free. You just have to sacrifice some stone, which is another benefit to it. So hopefully I can... I don't know why I want to go to this village so bad. I could literally just walk. But it might help me steal a couple villagers easier. Maybe. Maybe, but I'm not sure. Okay, one more down. Right here. And then we will go forward again. That should be far enough. I hope. I mean, how many blocks do we have left to go down? A lot. We have a lot of blocks to go down. And that's okay. I might turn on some music for the stream here in a second. I'll be okay, Mino. Take as long as you need, my man. I know this part is super, super boring, so I do not fault anyone if they want to tap out. But we will probably switch over to a different game here in an hour or so. So hopefully it won't be too long. Oh, that was very quick, Mino. But no, Mino, how was your day? I have not asked that yet. Hopefully your day's been good so far. But did you do anything fun today? Mine was kind of boring, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, my day was kind of boring. I literally just went to my mom's house. I do play Roblox, yes. In fact, I was going to do later, once we get some more bodies in here, we were going to switch over to Dead Rails, and I was going to play with some viewers. I am getting a missing texture whenever these break, which is concerning me. Pebbles, copper. We're going to mine all this copper. Copper is still decent to have, even if it's kind of useless in vanilla. They try and implement it a little bit into this mod pack. I do want to know a fun fact, Civ. I would love a fun fact. Okay, and we will bring the stairs down a little bit further. But for now, we need to actually teleport to the top and make some more, whatchamacallit, some more tile slabs, like stairs. Okay. You don't have a crafting table here, which is kind of annoying. I have it here. That's fine. Actually, I need the stone cutter. I'm being stupid. Did you know that each pixel can be corrupted on Minecraft and on my pack, which is very rare? Sounds like someone that made the mod pack might have really screwed up. If every single pixel is corrupted, which would suck. That would absolutely suck. Also, hello everyone who is joining. Feel free to say hi. But I actually wanted to look at something. There is it's create in here. You can make trains using create. My nose is super itchy. Ignore me. Transportation. So advanced trains. Create trains are the ultimate form of railway transport, allowing you to build large custom locomotives with multiple cars. Tracks and train gear can be crafted without create progression. They can also be automated using the train schedules to transport items, fluids. It's a visual thing. Gotcha. What does a train take? We are gonna favorite these sprinklers really quickly. Train. So train track. What does a track actually take to make? What is the standard train track? There's a train coupler. My nose is so itchy. What is the vanilla train track? I don't know which one you are. Train track. So recipe sequence. Deploy iron nugget, and process and press. Love that. Is that the only train track? Hold on. Let's actually check. Hi, Iris. Chill, please. Chill, honey. Okay, I give up. I give on that. We're going. I want to play Roblox with you if that's okay. Whenever you start playing, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, we were just gonna play a little bit of Dead Rails. I don't know how long I will play it though. That is the only warning I can give. It's kind of up in the air. I just play whenever we get enough bodies. I already got the stairs. I keep forgetting about these. What was that? Oh, my stuff sold. I'm so dumb. I just sold some crops. And I'm falling in a hole. Love that for me. Okay, shovel. Why are you so upset, Iris? Jeez. Can I? You are a doctor on it. Gotcha. Heck yeah. Always can use a good doctor. I haven't really played too much of it, but it definitely is fun. It definitely scratches a specific niche in my head. So I'm here for it. But I don't know if I'm gonna be playing that next. It could be a couple hours before I even play it. I kind of have a couple goals today. The doctors, I think, isn't that the one that you can sacrifice part of your health to heal a friend? I might be wrong. I haven't looked at their classes in a hot minute. I usually just run Packmaster because I love the wolves. But no, I do not remember what the doctor class can do on there. Not off the top of my head, at least. So feel free to enlighten me. They spawn? Yes, and respawn with some medical stuff. Gotcha. Oh, they spawn with medical stuff. Gotcha. I don't know. The biggest disappointment in that game is that I thought the Necromancer was going to be fun. I literally pretty much played for like I think it was 30,000 miles. I could not get a single thing to resurrect, which was so annoying. Even with my melee weapons, and that's all I use. I could not get a single like Necromancer to actually spawn. It's kind of dumb, in my opinion. I feel ripped off because I actually paid money for it. Instead of grinding for it, I spent money on it. Okay. And a little bit further down. But no, I will absolutely take a doctor any day on Dead Rails. And now I'm terrible at the game, don't get me wrong. I'm absolutely terrible at the game. But for the most part, I'm just here to have fun. I think that's what we're all doing. I'm trigger happy if that is okay. That is perfectly fine. Believe me, every time I've streamed it with people, we have left people behind as well. Just because there's no communication like whatsoever. But it's still fun. It's still entertaining. It's still an absolute blast every time. I'm finally getting some more cobblestone, which is very good. Because I can make some more of these tile blocks that I have. Mino is a little guilty of leaving people behind, not gonna lie. But he's fine. He's good people. Okay, let's teleport back up to the top. And then go to the house. I do need to water my crops soon. Hopefully they'll be ready to harvest. Looks like tomorrow. Excuse me. Oh, there's my uncle. What's up, B? How are you doing, B? Having any fun this weekend? Is there anything cool in here? A bottle of Creeper's Crush sounds like an absolute blast. Glowberries preserves, melon preserves, and batteries. I don't have any of those, so we're just gonna pass on them for now. Are you guys? Do you guys have any actual plans for this weekend, B? And we do need to condense some of our bamboo. Is what I need to do. Where's my crafting table? It's here. So we need to condense this so that I can actually sell it. Which is really sad because that's the only thing I'm like growing right now. At least well. And we're going to get rid of that and that. And I was making tappers. I keep forgetting about this. So to make a tapper, what we need to make is fire logs. We need 2 of those. So that wood I just placed can actually be put to some good use. Oh yeah, wifey's in chat, B. Wifey is actually in chat. And some more tappers. So I need a wooden bucket, which is a slab, and 2 full planks. So now I should be able to make an oak tapper. I lied. I need my earth crystal. There we go. Now I can make a tapper. Can I make a tapper, please? There we go. Now we have a tapper. We can go put this on an oak and hopefully make the whatever it's the I think you make beer in it. The keg? Is it the keg? Brewing beer is the brewing station. I don't know why I thought that was a keg. In Stardew, it's actually called a keg, but I'm just being dumb and goofy. So we do need to actually water these crops before tomorrow, otherwise we will lose all of our profits as well. Okay. I do need to grab this. This is like the easiest form of glass. It's not a very attractive glass, but it's the easiest form of glass to get is this Vitric cactus. And the doctors can revive instantly. It keeps taking half their health. Oh, it takes half the health? That sucks. Oh, that is so much worse than I thought it was. But that's really cool that you can revive infinitely. That is really handy. But that means that we're going to have to try and keep you on, like, full health. That's hard to do. That is really hard to do. Okay, a little bit more. Okay. Now we start over here. I actually have some of my crops ready to go, which is great. We're going to actually go ahead and start smelting them. I have a new skill point. Is that in farming? That is in farming. So, farmer products worth 10% more, or artisan products worth 20% more. Artisan products all the freaking way. Because that's going to make the preserve jars that I make so much more expensive. Which is phenomenal. Makes me extra money. I will get rid of the extra too, because we don't really need them. And how late in summer is it? I need my calendar. Where is my calendar at? Calendar. Right here. So it's, oh shoot, summer's over. It's late summer, so after the next day, summer is over. So if I don't have any crops ready to go, so looks like I will get one more harvest off on the wheat and these bell peppers here, which I actually missed one. And it actually looks like these are ready to go as well. Okay, I'm going to get one more harvest off on everything, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually really glad about that. we need more chests because my stuff is an absolute mess. I think I already made my tapper too. We need to find a spot for it while I'm thinking about it. Excuse me. For now, let's store everything. I think I already set my tapper down, so we should be fine on that too. Did I actually set it down or did I put it somewhere else? I need to feed my animals, actually. That is really important. We need to go feed our animals before they die. Do I have any animal feed on me or do I need to buy some? It's probably in here. If it is, yeah, there it is. Okay, so now that we have this, what we can do is I'm going to actually cook one of these bell peppers. Oh, I had 13 ready to go. That's awesome. I've been starving the whole time, and it's been getting on my nerves. So let's take care of our animals. I need my watering can. I cannot keep my head attached if it wasn't screwed on. Watering can. We'll finish watering our crops. We have one more day left before we lose everything. At least everything we've planted so far. And then we will move on. Yeah, but like I was talking about on Dead Rails, I think I am going to get the... I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I kind of want to just spend, since I'm already spending like 200 of the currency on there anyways, the bonds. I might just buy the armored train. I feel like that could be a lot of fun. But at the same time, I might just do like the ghost train or whatever they're called. Could be fun. I'm not sure. I'm up in the air on it. I'll take opinions on it whenever it comes to that, though. Okay. Is my stuff ready to harvest? Yes, it is. We have some more oak resin. I'm not oak. Pine resin. Or tar. That we can turn into the preserve jars. Which is here. Pretty simple to craft, too. So we're going to get more of those going. So that we can make a lot more money. So that's what these guys are. Oh, okay. Okay. I know I keep getting sidetracked. What we are actually going to do is we're going to go farm 64 wood. And I need some more cobblestone wherever I deposited it. Is it in here? No. 55. I'm going to need a little bit more cobblestone. Yeah. A little bit more cobblestone. And then we're going to farm out a little bit of wood. And then I will show you... Hello, Jeremiah. I don't know what that means. I have no clue what that abbreviation means. I'm not even going to ask because I feel like it's going to be something I don't want to hear. But you guys will see what I plan on doing with this cobblestone and wood real quick. Shouldn't take me too long. It's just I need to teleport to the top. I need to go and actually chop down some trees, which is going to be right here. Okay. So I need a stack of wood. Just really, really quickly. Which I should be able to get done in just a few seconds. We'll go ahead and start chopping over here too, while that one finishes falling. Okay. Ooh, I will say, I do want to eventually play 7 Days to Die on stream. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun as well. Which I think they actually have servers for that. We might play it on an official server. Maybe. No promises. What's down there? That is a shiny green ore I want to check out. That's what we will do next after I get my stack of wood and complete this quest that's been bothering me for like a hot minute. Okay, there's 45. We're almost there. We're so close to what we need. We just need like 20 more. I'm zooming out my mini map real quick because I keep pressing the equal sign. This is on a single player world, Keto. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. However, I will say here in about an hour, if you're still here, I am probably going to switch over to Dead Rails and play with viewers on there, on Roblox. Yeah, but this is on a single player world. This is on a mod pack, nonetheless. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to go to Getting Started, scroll all the way over to the right, and submit pine logs. Yeah, I need to submit pine logs. Submit. And I need to submit cobblestone. And now we have a farmhouse. So we have a Siberian farmhouse, a cherry farmhouse, an Intrana farmhouse, or a Tudor farmhouse, which we are going to look at really, really quickly before I fully commit to anything. I need to look and see what they look like. So the building shop is here. So farmhouses. And so we have, that one is kind of ugly. But that would be a good town hall, I will not lie. Then we have this one, which I actually kind of like. I don't care for the cherry farmhouse, personally. And I also like the Tudor farmhouse. And hello, Orangey. Okay, so we are between Tudor and I believe the Siberian. I feel like, I don't know. Ventrana could also be cool if we're doing a more town hall or professional thing. But I also feel like it's... Okay, Entrana building some with a chest of concrete and accent blocks to replace the blue concrete. Gotcha. What do you come? Nothing. Nothing and nothing. So I think I'm going to go with the Siberian, personally. I think it looks a lot nicer. So I think that's just what we should do. So, Siberian farmhouse. So now what I need to do is come over here and we need to find a good spot for it. Because I think I'm going to use it as like a storage shed, personally. It's going to be a lot nicer than my current house, but I also do not want to sit there and abuse like auto building features. I'm playing Minecraft. I want to actually build. So we're going to flatten out this terrain just a little bit. I don't remember how big it said it was. I mean, if the house looks really cool, I might just steal it. But for the most part, I think I'm going to move my preserve jars and chests into it, but not move into it, specifically myself. It's pretty much just a storage shed, right? That is kind of the idea. What did it say to do? You can see a preview of these in the building shop. Right-click with a capsule to preview the structure. Okay, so I do need to check really, really quickly what it looks like. If I click there. Okay. Love it. Somewhat, I guess. We're gonna replace the floor real quick. Just to like raise it up a level to make sure everything is flat and as level as possible. Okay, so that's what we will do. All right, and okay, almost done, and then we will be able to place down our building and just make sure that it's what we need and fill it out with everything. I hate all of these leaves. I would love some vein miner right now just for the shrubberage because it's getting on my nerves. Okay, and over here, my eyeballs are also starting to burn, so I might swap over to glasses here soon because the contacts are causing my eyes to burn just a little bit. But we will see. Okay, if I do this and I place it where do I want to place it? Here? Can't merge with destination a block. It's preventing the deployment of block. Gotcha. Does it need to be raised like a single block? Because we can also do that. No. Oh crap, I'm just spamming rotate. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. That should be fine if that works. A block is preventing. Where is block preventing? Where is the block actually preventing? That's so annoying. That is so annoying to work with. Oh dear God. Okay, like that. Like that. Please work. Okay, -2,338. That's all the way over here. 2338, 117, and Z8. 117. Am I being dumb? Z8 is this way. Is it here? It's here. Why is this an issue? Why is this specific block an issue? You want to play a Minecraft World Survival with me? I will consider it. I probably won't do it on stream if I do it. But I also do have a lot of plans for today. I have a lot of games I want to stream. Just because this is like one of the few times I have available to do so. Does that work? Yes, it does work. That's awesome. We do need to break this tree really quickly. And now I can just build a floor. That should work. Oh, welcome back, Ash. I see you got some sleep. Hopefully you're feeling better. And thank you for the follow, Keto. Much appreciated. Let's get this floor down. I don't know what I want for the floor. Probably pine logs would work. And surround it with dirt. Barely any sleep. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully tonight's sleep's a little bit better, though. But yeah, like I said, we're going to do this for probably another hour. Then we will swap over to a different game. But I do plan on streaming most of the day. My fur baby kept waking me up. My fur baby is just as much as an a-hole as yours. Okay, so pine logs, that should work for our flooring. Should be attractive enough. I don't like the fact that it does not come with a floor. That is a little annoying. But I suppose that is okay. So let's do this for now. It does not have to be perfect. We just need a floor of some form. This is going to be our little storage shed. Because I don't want to cheat and just spawn a house in. Maybe that's just me. But that's just how I feel about it. Okay, and over here as well. Most of this stuff is going to be... What? Oh. That means my crops should be fully grown. And this is the last day of summer. Right? Or not. It's stuck on the same day. We need to eat some food, though. How did I cheat in a house? Am I going to be live on Monday? I plan to be. It'll probably be pretty late Monday. What do you mean I cheated in a house? I built this by hand. That's just a storage shed. That's not a house. It's like a town hall or something like that. As far as I'm concerned, that is the case. It's just where I'm going to like turn my crops into better items. That is my idea. It's not a house. It's a house for my storage is what it is. Besides, it was in the quest book. It was a reward. Don't make fun of me. I do need to look at autumn crops, though, while I think about it. Can you sort it by season? That'd be phenomenal. Listen, you can't bully me because someone else already bullies me. I can only have one bully as a follower at a time. And those are the rule. Oh, those are cheap. Oh, those... Is audio spazzing for anyone besides me? Because my audio just started spazzing in the most atrocious way possible. And I was just making sure it's not just me alone. Okay, so some corn, and we just need a little bit more. After this, we are going to completely revamp our farm because we are moving on to the next season, which will be a lot of fun. Okay. Let's actually finish our floor before we get completely sidetracked. Let's finish the storage shed floor and make a couple preserve jars while I'm thinking about it. So for that, we need full log blocks. And that takes, I think, 6 apiece. right? Or is it more for a preserve jar? It takes 24 logs per preserve jar. Kind of expensive. Excuse me. But not too terrible, if we're being completely honest. So we have 10. We need a little bit more. Do I have any logs in here? I do. And I do. Thank you for the follow, Brooklyn. I really do appreciate it. You freaking rock. My nose is so itchy. Please forgive me. It's the caffeine itches. Okay, now we have enough. We can make 3 of them. We just need a couple barrels, which means I just need a couple slabs. Like that and that. I don't know why I'm trying to keep the oak. There we go. Now we just need to make a bunch of barrels. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. And now we can make 3 preserve jars for the house. Heck yeah. So these, if you guys have not seen the stream before, actually turn our like peppers and corn and stuff into a more valuable version. It's considered an artisan good at this point. So we're gonna actually fill it in over here, just because this is gonna be the easiest like spot to build in. So we're gonna actually put our preserve jars over here. 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna just do all bell peppers. We do need to go take care of our animals because I think they have been starving the last couple days because I am a neglectful pet dad. Okay. So, are you guys hungry? Yes, you are. I am so sorry. We should probably invest in an auto feeder. I think that might be a decent idea. What about you, Vintage? You're also hungry. I'm sorry, buddy. Ooh, we have a new skill point. Heck yeah. Where is it at? It's in husbandry, right? So +5 stamina. Hunger bar decreases 5% slower. Use a gold coin on a farm animal, increases affection by 1 and makes it gain affection faster. I love the fact you're able to. Gotta go. I'm gonna call someone. Bye. Be safe, and you are completely fine, Mino. Have a good rest of your day. And farm animals gain affection faster. We'll probably stick with that one. Do I have lanterns on me? I do not. That's okay. Can I actually milk my cows while I think about it? I don't have the stuff on me. That is okay. We will just move on from that thought. So, I was wanting to make some trains today. I'm looking at my notepad, by the way, in case if you wonder where I'm looking. I was wanting to make some trains today. I don't think that's a good idea. We're just going to stick with making paths to teleport. We wanted to work on the village as well, which we kind of have. This dude's still in a very ramshackle house, but we'll mess with it in a little bit. This dude actually has a house now. So we're still in the process of working on our village. We got our farmhouse that I wanted to work on as well. And I wanted to make some more sprinklers. I think that's a good idea, as well as make some more preserve jars. I have a notepad. I know it's stupid. I have a notepad because I cannot remember what I'm ever trying to do. Oh, dang. I just lost like 5 people because of that. That sucks. I'm ADD. I can't help it, guys. Don't bully me. Okay. I did want to grab some of this coal really, really quickly, too. Awesome. Awesome. And actually go to the mines. I have my escape rope on me, right? I do. Perfect. Perfect. So now we go into the actual mines, which is over here and down. I'll grab a little bit more coal because it is actually really, really useful right now. I do need to level up my mining as well. That'd be a really, really good idea. I would actually think that's probably the best course of action. I do need to turn up my daughter's TV really, really quick. There we go. Is that better, Iris? Is that better, love? Hopefully it is. Okay, that's all the coal there. We're going to move down. And we're going to actually grab this iron without dying, preferably. I need to make some torches so you guys can see. I always forget about that. And I'm going to try and make this parkour jump. I somehow managed to. Be impressed, please, because I normally don't make that jump. Normally, I freaking bite it and then fall into lava or something like that. Okay, and then we're going to move a little bit further down. I'm fine taking a little bit of damage going down here. Especially since I don't care if I die because you get to keep most of your stuff. Ow. Do not shoot me, please. That is not cool. Not cool of you at all. And hello, Cappuccino. Please leave me alone, Mr. Creeper. I should not have done that. That's okay. We're fine. We are fine at the end of the day. I do want to grab some more of this iron. Please don't let there be any more skeletons. Your blocks. Blocks flyer? Am I being stupid? I might be being stupid. But welcome back nonetheless. Yes, okay. I actually remembered your name. You should be very proud of me because that's a rare occurrence. That is absolutely a rare occurrence. We are playing probably everyone's least favorite mod pack that watches the stream, but I'm just here for a good time and I enjoy it. This is very relaxing stuff. This is Sunlit Valleys, of course, and just here for a good time. But I'm glad you're back, man. That is awesome. Always happy to see a familiar face. There are some bones in there. There's a creeper. You want to explode without killing me? That would be awesome too. That's a skeleton. Skeletons are like the most annoying Minecraft mob of all time. Can we just agree on that? I play on Java. Yeah. This is Sunlit Valleys on Java. It's a mod pack on CurseForge. It's a lot of fun. Because it really does a pretty decent job of implementing Stardew-like mechanics into Minecraft. And that's honestly the reason I like it so much. Okay, so we're going to grab a little bit more of this. There is some lapis there. We could definitely grab to sell. Because lapis is, for some reason, crazy expensive in this mod pack. Oh, we got the infinite glitch. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That is the best thing ever. How much did that give me? Get rid of the pebbles. That gave me over a stack already. That gave me like 500 gold just from like one block, which is pretty cool. That is pretty freaking cool. We're going to grab the redstone too, because that's also worth a lot of money. But I was thinking about later today starting a new series. I've played it before on my YouTube channel, but it was when I was still editing videos instead of posting VODs. I'm thinking about playing Vault Hunters again. That mod pack is so fun. I have a lot of plans for today. I plan on streaming most of the day, so you guys are welcome to hang out as much as you want, and you guys are also welcome to leave whenever you want. I'm not here to try and convince anyone to stay. That is very important to me that you guys understand that. As long as you guys are having fun, I am happy to have you here. But if you guys aren't having fun, you don't have to stay ever. I don't know. It feels like in today's there are so many mobs. Leave me alone. I do want those earth crystals before I die, though. Well, before I leave, I don't plan on dying. That would be a very bad mindset to have. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was not paying attention. I want to go back now. I do not have that game, unfortunately. But in the future, maybe. I am always open to game requests. So in the future, it is an absolute maybe. I've seen it before. It's a lot of fun. But I think, honestly, that is a really good game suggestion, though. I'll look into it. I'll wait for it to go on sale, and then I'll pick it up. And whenever I do actually pick it up, I'll shoot you a message if I remember to. But I am really bad about dates and times and stuff like that. Okay, my daughter is very angry. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to restart the stream. I'm going to move to a different game. Just because this one, as usual, is not very popular. This mod pack specifically. So I think I will restart the stream. We will check and see if we can finish anything really quickly before I do go. Let's see. Are you ready to go? You're not. You have one more day until that's ready. And then we need to go back down to where I just died and grab all those goodies. Excuse me. I will say the one downside is it looks like I'm gonna have to make some new tools soon, unfortunately. I am underrated. Honestly, I don't know. So here's the thing. I don't think I'm underrated by any means. And the only reason for that is I actually usually end up with a lot of people in my chat when I play games that people find entertaining, which is a good thing. But I am playing a very peaceful, unpressured game right now. So right now there are 4 people in here. I don't mind that, and that's just people that are signed into TikTok. I also am live on YouTube as well. That I don't think I have anyone over there, and if I did, I have not acknowledged them at all. At the same time, I am trying to grow my following just because I'm not well known, so I'm not really pushed by TikTok. What are you? What are you? Hold on, friend. Hold on. You are a deep fish. Can I pick you up? You look so cool. You look so freaking cool. The wise duck, would you like some wisdom? Sure, duck. I will take some wisdom. Please do not be mean. Well, you can be mean. Don't be rude. That is the only thing I ask. Had a lot of people lead like that. He who forgets his purpose makes pleasure proof of worth. That is really, really deep, Duckman, for a TikTok comment. I'm not gonna lie to you. However, it actually does make some sense. Huh. That's something deep. Duck is deep. Pause. That not bad. That's a pretty good quote. There's an Enderman here. We also got a lot of diamonds here, which I love. Absolutely love. And I might go up here and grab those too. We're gonna grab a little bit more of this redstone. Am I still good on my other materials? I am. We do have some stuff that we can sell. The quote of the day is: a cat that dreams of being a lion must first lose the appetite for rats. Okay. Also a pretty good quote. Why do you have so many quotes just lined up? If you don't mind my asking. Not bad quotes, though. Honestly, does make a lot of sense. If you want to deep dive into that, we can. I was not thinking. Oh, dear God. Oh, my pickaxe took a lot of damage. My stuff's gonna break soon. Can I repair it? I think you actually can in this mod pack, fortunately. So I need to make some regular iron. I lost all my levels. Love that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually go trade with some villagers and sell some stuff while I think about it. So let me grab the lapis. We definitely don't need lapis right now, because I'm the wise duck. If she's blind, she won't notice from behind. What the heck? What is that quote, Cappuccino? Oh, dear Lord. So what we can do with this is we can make wheat. Thank you for the follow, Duckman. Much appreciated. I'm glad to have you as part of the team. So we can make dried wheat, which is worth a lot more money. So we can do that in a wooden silo, which is a bunch of oak resin surrounded by fire logs and an earth crystal. I think I'm out of earth crystals right now, though. That we're blaming that on me, are we? Cappuccino, we're blaming that on me? I see how it is. Okay, these animals are actually hungry. We are going to feed them really, really quickly. Just before I forget about it. Have you guys actually gained hearts yet? Or no? 1, 2. No, you guys are both still at 2 hearts. We need to we need to feed vintage over here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we will move games. Uh we'll probably switch over to Dead Rails if that's what we're wanting to do. Cappuccino, were you wanting one of the ones to Jesus. I cannot talk. Were you wanting to be one of the ones who played Dead Rails with me, Cappuccino? Because I know Mino was, but oh, and there's Ghost. Speaking of, what's up, Ghost? What are you doing up? I'm used to you being up at like 3 a.m. Okay, we have made a little bit of progress. Farmer's bread. What is farmer's bread? What's the recipe for it? So you can make dough and water, and that makes farmer's bread. That is really freaking good. What does dough take? Dough can be made by stirring flour, yeast, and water. Yeast is done by putting sugar and wheat. Okay. So here's what we need to do. Do I have any coins on me? I do not. We need to buy some sugar cane. So what were you talking about? Listen. Listen to what? Nothing, Ghost. Nothing at all. Just talking smack as usual. That's what I'm good for. What happens if I put a lantern on top of a lightning rod? Okay. So if I buy some sugar cane, which it's only worth 12 gold, so 3 brass coins. I didn't grab any coins. Hi, hun. Okay. So if I come in here and I grab some of my brass coins, I think it's too late to actually grow the sugar cane, which sucks. So what we will do is grab the sugar cane. We need a lot of it. There is a savanna biome somewhere. Let me find it. Let me actually find it. Okay, my daughter's a little spicy. Give me 2 seconds, and then we will switch games. There we go. Here. Okay, what game are we going to switch to? Are we going to switch over to playing with viewers, or are we going to... There we go. I need to go to a restaurant right now. Okay, cappuccino. That is perfectly fine. We were making yeast is what I was doing. So we need a cup of sugar for that. Okay, and we were going to make dough. Which to get dough, like I said, you need yeast and flour. What? I could not hear you. Oh, we sold 2,500 worth of goods. It is late summer, day 10. It is about to switch to a new season, though. So we will actually start our next season really, really quickly. Okay, it's early autumn. Yeah. You are something else. I love you. Bye. Oh, we need to actually get some of this copper going. Love you too, love. Yeah, so all of these are completely done. You can no longer grow them this season. I think the corn you might actually be able to, but this stuff cannot. Let me check bell peppers. You're gonna go play Fortnite? Okay. I will think about it, man. But for now, have a wonderful day, Ghost. We were looking for autumn, so we could do corn or pumpkins. I don't think pumpkins are a good idea. Beetroot would be fine. We might do beetroot or carrots or barley. Beetroot, carrots, or barley. So we need a lot of copper, is what I'm hearing. I did not even grab the coins. I'm so stupid. I'm being so dumb. I need the coins. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to get some seeds in the ground really, really quickly. After that, we are going to switch games. The only reason I want to put seeds in the ground first is so I don't waste all my time. And forget about growing plants next season. Bell pepper is only summer. So beetroot we can definitely buy. We'll buy 16. We will actually buy 27 of each thing that we grow. That was 32. I'm bad at math. Some barley, which is good in winter even. Very fortunate. We'll do a whole field of barley. And that should be fine for now. We don't need a whole lot. We really don't. So get rid of the bell peppers because they have went bad. Okay. So 64 spots is what we need to fill out. I did lose most of my high quality fertilizer, which really sucks. Now that I think about it, that really does suck. But let's do this really, really quickly. And then I'm going to take a quick breather from the stream after this, just as a heads up. Then we will move to a different game. I don't remember what game I was talking about, but we will see. We might do Trading Card Game Simulator, so that's always fun. Okay, and bring you out a little bit more. And you. Okay. So most of our barley's actually planted already. I think it'll all fit onto this plot. Maybe. Definitely will. My eyes are fogging over. Oh, dear Lord. And then some beetroot. We'll put the beetroot over here. It does not have to be perfect. Okay. There we go. That's a lot better. That is a significantly better. That's all the seeds I have. So, for now, we're going to call it quits. I will restart the stream here in probably like 20 minutes. I want some food. So I'm going to make some food, and then I will be back to stream soon. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching.